Greetings and welcome back to Trade Jobs HVAC, Electrical, and Plumbing online job board website. Okay, so this is video number 3. I'm actually logged in, and what you're able to see is I do have an admin dashboard. So I actually have both the candidate and employer visibility. So if I was logged in as an employer, I would not see candidate and this. And vice versa, if I was logged in as candidate, I wouldn't see that or this. Now, training is there for both parts, and what was recommended there was some videos or some written content. It would be best to have videos, right? So, these are pages that are pre-built, ready for any kind of content that we can put in there, right? So it's kind of nice. My recommendation would be to teach the candidate how to maximize their opportunities and be found, as well as maximize the employer's ability to capture people in the audience that's here. Because if they're already a licensed candidate, we've already killed one of the issues in searching with the other major job boards. Hordes of people that aren't qualified for the job. This is all specific that they qualify for the job. So now you'd have to get better at your ability, your craft, your talent, your skill set on finding each other. And also with the great quiet quitting kind of thing going on today, it's really important to know. So there again, there's my account. I can go to my dashboard, and my dashboard's going to show admin. And admin really has way more than what's needed. So see, I can see how many listings I have, how many I've got pending. I've created one, expired listings, that type of thing. Remember, I created a candidate profile that's still pending someone to approve. So let's say I'm just going to go post a job. I can create a company, I can create a profile. This is the listing side. But, I can have one account, which is a profile, and multiple companies because I own more than one. Let's say I own a small chain, but they're different names because I've got them in different cities. I bought out some guys. I can do that with one simple person in there called a hiring manager, HR, controlling it. But let's go post a job. So here you go. So this is where you may complete a job post, but you'll be required to create a company or select an existing one. Great. You see the steps here: listing, preview, choose a package, checkout. So they cannot create a job without checking out. So I'm going to do plumber, and I type that in. Dallas, I type that in. There's that API, right? Google's API. I want a full-time. There's the 3 choices that are always on the job searches. And in this case, I can do plumber, electrical, or HVAC. Once I make a main category choice, then the subsequent choices or the extension choices will pop up underneath it, right? In this case, I'm going to say journeyman. Oops, let me go back and put that on. Here, residential and commercial A+. Remember, I'm creating a job listing. Use our trucks to do the plumbing stuff. Love it. There's my email. This is going to be a full job description. Is what you'd want here. And then this is where you could actually put a link to HR. So like, let's say, for instance, I know I'm qualified. Remember, the target is smaller here. I know I'm qualified, and HR has a background check and driver's check. You can actually put that link there and let your people get started on that. Then you have vocational. I'm going to put in there minimum vocational school. I'm looking for 3 to 5 years. That's a journeyman. $15 to $35 an hour, because we know it's going to be probably that or higher. Then I either create a new company or pick an existing, and there was a few that we had here from before. I just picked this company. So then when I hit preview listing, now if there's something wrong, it'll take me back up and show me what I did wrong or didn't fill out that was required. So there's my listing. I could have had a nice picture there. There's a short description. Well, that really would be a full description because I'd have it, and it gives you the rundown. Very nice, right? So then I need to choose a package. I can't stay stuck there. I want to get it posted. So I don't think when we temporarily loaded it to a local server that the latest, because it was a 30, 90, 120, I think, or a 30, 90, and then a 6 months, and then a year subscription was available at reasonable pricing. But just for grins, I'm going to select that one. So I'm going to select that package because I've already put the dot on. And there we go. Takes me to the checkout. So I can view my cart, or I can just go ahead and check out. It's telling me I'm not allowed to do this because I've kind of done it a few times. But anyway, there you go, and then I can just place my order. I can use my bank account information, or I can use any type of credit card or debit card, okay? And then my billing address has to match the card, right? And then once I do that, I can go to, let's just say I go to my cart. I go to my cart, and then I can take a look at my cart, and there's my package, beautiful. Maybe I got a coupon from you guys, right? Then I can proceed to checkout. Pretty seamless. The same thing will happen with the advertising. They would pick a subscription model that best fits them, upload the artwork that's required with the design requirements and size, if you will, and image, and then we will upload that for them after the subscription's paid. So once I do this, I place the order, then it'll go into that pending thank you, just like it did for candidate on the previous video. Once that's approved with a paid subscription, then the jobs are available. So when I go to view profiles as an employer, because that's an option for me, I can go in here and I can select plumber, I can select Dallas, right? Because we know I created one, but it's not paid and approved yet. And I'm just going to go say, see, HVAC and all its sub categories, plumbing, all its sub, electrical, all its sub. So I can scour a little bit on who I'm trying to find. And when I do that, there's no one found because my job's not approved because I didn't pay. But I can also add an alert because it'll notify me. Same thing on candidates. I can go and create job alerts. When something comes in that fits my criteria, it'll notify me. And it's just a click of a button is all that is. It's really nice with that little feature there. Okay, so let me just do a reset here. If I go into candidate, look for jobs. Oh, look at there. There was somebody there. That was nice. Let's go to jobs. And I'm going to search plumber, Dallas. Oops. Dallas. There we go. And nothing has showed up, right? Okay. So if we go back to the profiles on employer, having just a little fun here. So you can see there's some of these guys. See this guy? He was a journey plumberman. He applied. $30 an hour. Yeah, I'm a little low at 15, right? So you can see that there was people that were actually doing it. So we have almost 50,000 licensed professionals for the Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding areas already preloaded in here. We got those from the state with their assistance, and we were able to load those in there. So here's what needs to be done with the training videos more so, and advertising. Because, it's more of a skill set. I already got a qualified candidate in the way of a license, but now you need to cull down in that pool versus an entire pool called the other job boards I'll leave nameless. Same thing with the candidate. They just need to be trained, because many times people like from those other job boards that I'll leave nameless, they'll sit there and go for it because it says $30 an hour and it sounds fantastic, but they're not licensed for it. Here, they would have to be able to provide a license. When did it expire? And then for sure, the candidates we have now are actually licensed professional within these industry trades. So there you have it. Wanted to thank you for your time and watching it. Hope you enjoyed Trade Jobs.